Greetings everyone, this is Danielle Moses with Red Sea Preparatory Academy with your thought for Thursday, and I wanted to reflect on holiness, and those are something that I learned from the Pinky Promise conference that I went to on last week. And so I think we all pretty much understand holiness and what it means to be holy, to be set apart and living for God, but I think at the conference it kind of all was put together for me, what it means to be holy and what that looks like in 2018 and beyond. But when it comes to holiness, we're supposed to reflect God in our finances, and I think sometimes we leave him out of that. But not only are we supposed to give our tithes and our offerings, but we're supposed to be in a position to be able to give to others, but sometimes we're so entangled with debt that we're not able to. And so I definitely have to make sacrifices in order to be debt free. And that might mean cutting back it socially, it might mean cutting back and spending in other ways, but we have to position ourselves in order to give to others and to contribute to our communities. And then also when it comes to holiness and our bodies and what we eat and what we drink. And so of course I like to eat stuff that tastes good, high in calorie, but not necessarily good nutritionally. But we have to be cognizant of the things that we eat. Our bodies are the temple of the Holy Spirit. And back in the day when the priest would go into the Holy of Holies, every priest couldn't go. Only certain priests could go. And then some priests would go and then they would have to be dragged out because they were dropped dead. So I want to be very cognizant of the things that I eat, because this is the temple of the Holy Spirit. So I can't just indulge in everything that I want to all the time and consume everything that I want to just because it tastes good or gives me a good feeling. And then they talked about singleness and just not looking at it as a phase, but just looking at your life as every day being an opportunity to serve God and to serve others and letting your light shine and contributing to the lives of others and freeing up your time to serve other people. So, I definitely was blessed for the conference. And then also Sarah Jakes Roberts, she brought a mighty word, and she talked about the seed that you have inside of you and how Mary had a seed and she didn't see the manifestation of that seed until later. I'm sure she remembered what the angel said, but it probably wasn't until she went into that temple and Jesus was like, hey, I'm about my Father's business. She was like, oh, that's what that means. Oh, okay. And even with us, sometimes we forget the promises that God made to us, and then we make bad decisions in life and we think that our future has been aborted. But we just have to snatch that seed back. And it's not that the seed has been lost, it's just out of reach. And the things that God promised to you will come to pass. It's just a matter of time. You have to invest in yourself, and that means going to Pinky Promises. You have to think about holiness in all aspects of your life. And I'm just very grateful, very full from everything that I learned from Pinky Promise, and I hope to be there in 2019. And if you haven't gone, make sure you go. It's not just for women, but they have a man cave for men, and they go through classes just like the women go through classes. So I just wanted to share that to you, with you, and just talk about holiness. And I hope you guys are being blessed by these Thought for Thursdays, and I hope to see you in 2019 at the Pinky Promise Conference. All right, take care.